we on now? Yeah. All right. So.
You know what? Let's go for that pro stroke super shot. Land on the corner. Nice. Perfect. Sometimes I could come out with a shot. You know what? Let's go for that pro stroke super shot. Land on the corner. Nice. Perfect. Sometimes I could come out with a shot. You know what? Let's go for that pro stroke.
All right, guys. I don't know. Hold on a second. Starting up. Anyone here already? Oh, yeah. Give me a second, please. I'm about to start. I'm going to set up everything in a second. Nope. We don't want that. We want this. All right, here we go. All right, thanks you. Thank you for the likes right away. I see someone hit the like button. And pretty much no action yet, but I appreciate it. I'm loading my equipment. Trying to set up the table. All right, I got this. Now, cue stick. Yes, got the cue stick. Got the cue ball. Hello, Tate Hernandez. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna warm up a little bit. Just a couple shots, guys. Just a couple shots. Hard day at work and then weightlifting and all that. I gotta get the feeling, the right feeling for the table. Oh yeah, I like this. All right. Hello there. Hello, hello. This channel is about pool practice and journey to get better in the pool field. Hello again. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe button. That helps to grow the channel. It's very simple actions. Oh, that's a lot of right English on that one. Yep. That one I didn't hit straight. This one is straight. Or almost straight. Looks straight. Yeah, okay. Let's see. All So that is perfect. Let's take a couple shots here and there. So what was the issue playing one pocket last night? Spot shot was 50-50. We can take a couple spot shots. Banks were okay. All right. That's a nice smooth shot. Do you like to play? You know, I used to play all kinds of music, but since you're streaming and then placing videos on YouTube, YouTube doesn't like anything. So it has to be like copyright, free music, and it's usually like elevator music. And then you put a copyright free music, and it happens to be somehow copyrighted, so it's a hustle or hassle. So I decided not to play music unless I know it's free. So I hope I answered your question. So I'm gonna take a couple shots, easy stuff, just to feel the stroke. I got these 3 dots here for a warm-up. So first one is like 20-degree angle. This wonderful warm-up comes from Mike DeLauder, Orlando, Florida, professional player. He helps me out. All right, felt good. So let's put a little softer stroke on it, just for the feel. So we're gonna very light drag shot. Like that. Now from here, we're gonna raise our Q-tip. Aim for the Q tip on the cue ball a little higher, maybe 1 tip up from the very bottom, and do the same stroke. Wonderful. We need more balls. All right, I know some Iranian music that they're free 100%. Well, you know, I was actually talking to my friend from Canada about the background music because he's a musician and he writes the music. So I'm gonna get something. I'm gonna do something. It doesn't bother me. This is kind of relaxing after a hard day of work and all that. This is really relaxing, guys. So, all right, let's hit this much harder. So much firmer stroke, below center, ball, and see where we're going with that. All right. So this is how I warm up for the different types of strokes. So now I'm gonna put a cue ball on a 40-degree angle. Yeah, that's about 40. And do the same thing. So nice and smooth. A little jumpy, I think. That was a little jumpy. So I'm undercutting a little bit. So what I can do here is put a little bit more English. So the cue ball, the object ball will swing. Yeah, like that. So now I'm going to hit the same shot with a little bit more power. and see where we're going with it. And raise the tip a little higher, just a little bit. One tip up. So that's pretty much, I put a data in my computer, how hard, how soft to hit, where the cue ball is going. So I'm kind of warming up for it. So I got a good feel of the shots. Now remember, the harder you hit, the less accurate you become. So you trade power for accuracy. Elsa, you're back. I think you were here before. All right, here we go. So that's pretty much teaches you, okay, I can get a shape on a ball that sits here or here. So I go zigzag and all that. So it's very nice. Now, let's take a couple spot shots. They're very crucial in one pocket game. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to have actually a really nice game tomorrow at 3 p.m. Milwaukee time, Wisconsin. So I'm going to have a couple guys that are serious about pool and going to compete in the big tournament. So they want to come and practice here on this table because that's what the venue going to have, these tables. So we're going to play a round robin 9-ball. Where are you from, Elsa? And we're going to play round robin 9-ball for like 3-4 hours. And I hope they don't mind my stream, but it'll be just much quieter, not like playing Bob and all those guys. It'll be much more serious. So big overcut. Oh yeah, Paraguay, you told me. Yep, I keep forgetting. Well, I got a lot of people that come in on the stream from South Africa, New Zealand, Europe, Iraq, Iran. It's like unbelievable. Asia, Indonesia, Philippines, Vietnam, Kazakhstan, Russia, Ukraine. A lot of different people. It's so fun. It's so much fun. ¿Cómo estás, amiga? How about that? My Spanish. That's all I know. No, you're fine. My Spanish is minimum compared to your English. All right, we're good here. Had a little disappointment last night playing one pocket. There was an argument about foul and all that. That's all right. It's part of the trade, I guess. So I'm just warming up. Now let's take a couple extreme cuts. They're very useful for one pocket game. So I'm cutting 10-ball in this pocket from here. It's a very easy shot. All you have to do is aim super thin and miss it, right? Sydney, hello. All right, here we go. Too thick, too thick, too thick. But it's a good practice shot to get your cuts up to par. All right, ready? Here we go. We're gonna make this one overcut. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a tough shot. But, you know, it's not hard to make actually. Just got to warm up to it. Take a couple and they'll go. You can make 3 out of 10. Ah. A lot of pros don't take that shot because they're not amateurs, they're not stupid. So they don't take that shot. Oh, Konstantin Tumanov back in the house. Привет, my friend. Как дела? Come on. How many times can I miss this ball? Oh, me too, believe me. That adrenaline and ego comes in and come on, get in there. I'm overcutting it. Ay, ay, ay. Я так и не нашел этот новый альбом от Аквариума. Earl, you scared me. I thought it's Earl the Pearl. Are you guys watching Florida Open in Orlando? There's some good matches there. No, 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 no. We're going to get it. Couple more. I'm overcutting it again. Trinidad and Tobago. Were you here before, Earl? Because I think I had somebody from Trinidad already on the stream. Overcutting. All right, let's run a couple racks, guys. That's why we're here. So the name of the game is set up a 15-ball rack break. On the first shot, you get ball in hand. You want to run out the whole rack. It can be no slop. You know, every shot that you make must be called. I mean, you don't have to call it out loud, but it can be a lucky shot. So run out the rack. Any ball, any pocket, any number, any order, doesn't matter. I love this exercise because those shots come up all the time. Same shots over and over. And it teaches you patterns. Teaches you stroke, cue ball control, and so on. Ну, это уже высшая математика. Запиши, Константин, запиши мой телефон, я тебе скажу сейчас по-русски. Может, на WhatsApp скинь мне, интересно поболтать было бы. 414 304 95 22. И единичка там перед 414. 1 плюс. То есть плюс 1 414 324 95 22. Не нашел я ваш альбом. Окей, 414 324 95 22. All right, so we have, as usual, two half of the table. So this half of the table and this half of the table. So I'm looking for clusters, balls that block in other balls, and I'm going to use this ball or this ball to get on the other side of the table. So I want to clear something that like 2 ball is not going anywhere, so 3 ball is blocking it. So we want to clear that, and once we do that, we're open. So, and then 5 and 14 are going that way. All right. So I got 3/4 of a pocket because the 4 ball is blocking it a little bit, but that's okay. О, шикарно, я вижу. А почему русский телефон? Спасибо, спасибо. Моя мама, кстати, едет в Лондон через пару дней. Okay, so let's take a look. 4-ball's okay. I'd like to clear that, but I can't get to it. So let's take the 4 and bump out of there. We have 2 ways. We can go forward and get on the 10, or we just can bump. Forward is easier. So let's go nice and easy. Yeah, I don't like that, but that's fine. So what I'm gonna do... Да, я вижу, я пришло уже, я посмотрел на часы. Спасибо большое. I'm gonna go 5 into 6. Nice and easy. Yep, perfect. All right, so I keep the ball there, same ball. That's fine. Let's get rid of the 14 while we can. Get on the 7. Nice and smooth. Now 7, we can get on the 9, and so on. A little choppy, but that's okay. Oh, I'm super straight, guys. I don't like that, but that's okay. I'm gonna draw back, get on the 3. If I miss anything, I got the 5, I got the 15. So never play position for 1 ball in this case, or straight pool, or 1 pocket games. Play position for multiple outcomes. Never limit yourself to 1 ball. Not too bad. Not too bad. I don't like it. I gave myself a tough shot on the 10. Super tough from here. I got a bend over reach. Not happy. I should have gone forward, but I drew it a little bit. Oy, oy, oy. Tough. I can shoot it lefty, but it's a little too far for me to shoot lefty. Overcut. All right, that's fine. Overcut. And now we're stuck with the 10 ball there anyway. So we'll continue like we made the ball. So it's 1 miss. Back to this. So bump up off the rail and get back on the 8. That's fine. Nope. Oh boy. That's okay. First rec. Warm up. All right. Lost the purpose. No purpose. So just firing away. 3 rec. No good. So, the moral of this rec, I lost the shape on the 10. And I had to stretch, bend over, took the tough shot. Very uncomfortable shot. And that's what happens. So usually you play bad shape for one shot, and I call it digging. So you start every shot that you take after that becomes worse, worse, and worse until you miss. So gotta be focused and play every shot properly. О, of course, да, конечно, я играю в tournaments. I'm going to International Open this fall in St. Augustine. Wow, what an ugly break. Super ugly. Yep. I have a couple of friends coming over tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow, yes, at 3 o'clock, Milwaukee time. And we're gonna play a lot of 9-ball. And one of these guys is going to the same tournament, International Open. So we're gonna practice and play a lot of 9-ball. Oops, I didn't get the shape. Oh, lefty. Lefty. I practice my left hand as a right hand. Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know what's up with that. That's much worse than it was. A poke stroke, that's what it was. So I'm stretched out on the left, but that's okay. I messed up anyway. How much entry fee? Depends on there's two tournaments or 4 tournaments in there. 9-ball professionals or open. So you can still play in the professional group, which I did play 2 years ago. I lost my match to Robbie Capito, 10-1, obviously. And that was like $500 entry fee. And I won my next match at the amateur. Was the amateur player that was 100 points Fargo higher than me. I beat him 10-9 on the hill. And then I lost to another professional from Texas. So 2-0. I mean, I won 1 match and lost 2. But this time is going to be professional and amateurs with Fargo below 650. So the amateur tournament is 125. 1 pocket entry is 200. Professional probably 500 still. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna get into 9-ball amateurs and 1 pocket. So that should be fun. One pocket is fun. I never played in 1 pocket tournament, but I played in 1 pocket league in Milwaukee. I entered 1 pocket league here and I won the league a couple of years ago. So that's fun. All right, so we got 3-ball cluster here. Something is not working. I don't like this. So 12 is going, but the 5 is not. So let's do 5, 3, bump out. Yeah, something like that. So we're going forward with the cue ball. Like that. Kenny, you talking about one pocket? Yes, sir. Absolutely. Love it. I fell in love. I couldn't stand it in the beginning. I didn't understand the game. But then, whoa, I got sucked in. Did any of you play Dominican one ball, one pocket? So this is something new that Tony Chohan and Joshua Roberts introduced lately. So this is very tough game also. Dominican one ball, one pocket. So here I'm shooting lefty again. Oh, come on, dude. I'm rusty, guys. A little rusty today. All right, shooting lefty again. Oh, boy. Not cool. All right. Comes a tu mon ami. I don't know why so hard. No clue. All right. Perfect. Come on, come on, come on. Wait, 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 wait. 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 So, if I'm going here, I should be okay. Hola, ¿cómo estás, amigo? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Missing shots. That's okay. That's why we're here, just to practice. That's why we're here. ¿Cómo estás? What is the stick? Okay, so at that Q stick is McDermott G705, I believe. Got a ladder wrap. Got a quick extension. Actually, I have two, short and long. So it takes like 2 turns, maybe 1.5, I think. All right. So for the shaft, I'm using Jacoby Black V4, 12.3 millimeter tip, and I have a Kamui Brown soft tip on it, original tip. So I mean a Kamui original. plays good. Plays really nice. So let's do a little bit of a powerful draw here, just for fun. Now we're gonna go off the rail and bump out for the 8 ball, and we're gonna bank this just for fun. Nope. Doubler. 3 railers. 3 rail shot right away, coming right up. Ding. Yeah, Jacoby Shaft is made here in Wisconsin, so it's a local company, very famous company, and it plays very nice. Predator plays more clunky, feels like something artificial. This plays not like wood, but between carbon and wood, so it feels very nice. Okay. What do you play in London? Константин, что вы в Лондоне играете? И где вы играете? British 8 ball or snooker? Oh, hello, Mr. Sharma. Nine ball? What table? Какой стол? Oh, how did you do? How was the tournament? How many people? What's the entry fee? Well, yeah. What's the entry fee? And how many people? Oh, dynamic. So it's, oh, come on, get out of there. What's going? German, I believe. Dynamic is German. 32, not bad. Oh, 10 pounds. Come on, man. That's free. That is free. Yeah, 32 is not okay. 32 people is fine. Gray as far as cloth on the table, gray. Gray cloth. All right, guys, we need to run a rack because I look bad, but it, you know, it is what it is. This or dynamic? This is diamond, so I think diamond is the table that most of the professional tournaments are playing or using. So diamond is okay. Yeah, this table was factory, brand new. So it was like, короче, он получился за все про все around $9,500 for everything. Smaller pockets, accessories, blah, blah, blah. Taxes, schmacks, I don't remember taxes. I don't remember. But installation was done by a factory. So close to 9,500 after everything's said and done. Brand new. Cobra Kai. Us. Константин, есть вопрос. Я вот видел последний клип этой группы аквариумной, там вот, где это королева Анна, по-моему, такая веселая песня. Ты там на видео есть? Pyramid. Dynamic is it's Ukrainian brand? I'm not sure. Я думал, I thought German. I'm not sure. Here comes Lefty again. Yeah. Bump that 2-ball. Make it. Oh, Brazil. Da 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 da. Cool. You don't even remember, huh? That's cool. Brazil. Brasileiro. All right. We got to do something here, guys. We got to run this table. Another lefty. А я тебе пришлю все свои любимые песни от аквариума. И вот ты посмотришь на мой вкус. Интересно. Мне самому даже интересно. У меня есть буквально штук 10 песен, которые мне очень нравятся. Sorry, guys, we have some Russian speaking subscribers, and I speak Russian also, so just a short communications, small talk. Okay, now what? Make the 6 and then go where? Because this is blocking this. So I think we got to go in this area right here because we got 11. And if I get short, I still have 11, or I got 4 on the side, and then I might have a 14. So, okay, I'll check it out. It's so cool. Спасибо. All right, going forward a little bit. All right, perfect. So I got the 14, or I got the 11. What's the shot, guys? 14 or 11? 11, 14. If I go 14, I go here. I don't know. If I go 11, I got to bump out between 14 and... Let's bump out. That's a cooler shot. So a little bit center ball, nice and smooth. Yeah, a little too much as far as juice, but it's okay. No problem. So stop shot on the 1, 4 on the side. Four is a purple ball, obviously. All right, now what? Should we get a little colorful, draw back, and get on a 14, then around the 15? Yeah, why not, right? Let's do that. Or we can do a stop shot and bump. I don't know. Anyone? No. Okay. So let's make it simple. Just a stop shot. We're close, guys. Can't miss this one, right? Here we go. Very first run out. So that was smooth, I think. Not too many problems. So basically, this comes up, the same shots and everything comes up all the time. Same situations, same positions, same balls on the rail, close to the pockets, all the time. They repeat and repeat it, and that's what's good about this. This is actually, this drill or exercise was introduced to me by Mark Wilson, a famous instructor, a pool coach, and a professional player way back in 90s, 80s. So he's the one who put me on the proper path with pool. How often you have to... смотря сколько ты играешь. Если ты играешь много, то год, полтора. А если люди, которые за 20 лет один раз меняют. So guys, this is my coach, Mark Wilson, and this is his book. I'm not trying to sell a book or anything. You can find him on Facebook, Play Great Pool, or Mark Wilson on Facebook. And this is hardcover, amazing book. Probably the best book written on pool ever. So it got, it got everything from fundamentals to higher end stuff. So I recommend. I do recommend. All right, let's go and get another break. Поменять материал на столе стоит примерно $800–850. И мне нужно вызывать этих Diamond factory installers will replace the cloth because this cloth is glue on the edges and stretched. It's not stapled on the edges, it's glued and stretched. So it's a very interesting technique, and it takes only 15 minutes for them to stretch the cloth itself. Rails a little tougher. So this rails came factory assembled, so they were done at the factory, so they brought everything here. Rails were done, so they just stretched the cloth, they put the table together, slates and everything, and then they stretched the cloth. I actually have a video of that in a very fast forward mode. So diamond installation, diamond table installation, something, one of my first videos on the channel. Not pool videos, so look it up, you'll find it. So it's interesting. So every time they come here, this is like, the table is 2 years old. I think the cloth was replaced 4 times already. And 2 times table settled and moved, so they had to come back and level it and fix it. So they had to replace the cloth. So there was kind of couple flaws in the beginning. So they fixed it all. Factory did it, and they replaced the cloth. So this cloth was done in June 2024. So I'm gonna play a little bit longer, maybe till next summer or spring, and then replace it again. So, but I have to call Diamond. I don't want anyone else to do that job. Here we go. Oh boy. Come on, Константин. Table, yeah. Я всегда хотел играть в бильярд, когда маленький был, я помню. Но никогда не было возможности. wanted to play pool when I was a kid, I remember, but never had a chance or to play anywhere. So when I start playing pool at 50, not playing pool at 50, I didn't pick up cue stick at 50. At 50, I decided to learn how to play pool. So I found, hello there. So I found the proper coaches and I work hard at it. So that's what, and I decided to do or show people on the channel that it's not very easy to get and, you know, to learn and get better. So it takes a lot of work. So this channel is about practice and work, nothing about show off. I can do this or that. It's irrelevant. Quality stroke, perfection on a stroke, and that's what's important. That's more important than anything else. Because with a quality stroke, everything else is coming. The wins, tournaments. The stroke is the most important thing. Fundamentals. Interesting how the balls are lined up in a straight diagonal line. I don't think I ever had something like that. No way. Come on, dude. That was silly. That was silly, guys. So what happens is you take your attention away from shot. You're thinking about something else, like how the balls are lined up, and you lose your focus and you miss the easy shot. And this is another thing to learn. You have to be focused all the time. Okay. I got in the bad shape for the 9 ball. I can only see 4, 3, and 12. So I'm going for a shorter shot, but I'm bumping the 13. I don't like that either. So I want to go out of that corner. So let's try to do that. Yep. That's another thing you put in your computer. Another problem, and you're going to miss the shot. Another fall. Double hit. Gotta let that stroke go. Don't let it go too much, huh? we can do a couple more. You know, it's Elsa. It's just a practice. Another thing, what you're learning here is how fast you supposed to play. What is your own pace? You know, some people are slow. Some people are very fast. So that's another thing. You know, if you go faster, okay, it takes less focus, I guess. But some people play very fast, like take Mike DeLauder. He's an extremely fast player, and he's fine with it. So there's a lot of things you can learn here doing this simple exercise. And as Shane said once, if you put 1,000 shots per day, you're going to become good eventually. So each rack is 15 balls, 10 racks, 150. So there you go. Oh, we're going to be in trouble. Bad break, so many clusters. Bad break, wow. Okay. So, 14-8 lined up or not? Let's see, guys. Should we go for it? Yeah, looks okay. Not a great shot. I left the 8 sitting there. But I think I got the 6 still, but I don't like it. I gotta go hard forward and bounce out of there. 2-rail shape out of there. Like that. Yep, perfect. All right, still got a problem here. Not happy about that. The problem here is none of these balls are going anywhere. Ouch. That's big trouble. I wish I can take one of them out. All right, let's get in there first. How about if we come and look at this side? Whoa, combination 12-8. Depends on the day. Константин, я работаю, я играю в pickleball, я тренируюсь в зале. Oh, Japan, konnichiwa. I love sumo, man. Aonishiki, Kotozakura, Hoshoryu, Оносато. Я не думаю, Константин, нет, 1000 шаров это с ума сойти. Это надо часа 4 заниматься. Shane Van Boning does not work. So he doesn't have to do anything else. I'm just an amateur, far from big boys. Too hard? Nope, perfect, 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 perfect. All right, so far we're doing good with this rack. We have a couple problems. Wow, I need to get this ball out of here somehow. A little pokey. That's okay. Come on, break him, break him. Yes, yes. We got it. We got it. Yes, baby, we got it. So I bumped out a little harder just to get out of there, but still, I'm so straight again. Oh, unbelievable. I don't like this, guys. So where can I go with this 12 ball? Wow, I have to go all the way down. But, okay, I just got to follow it slightly. Maybe a 1 ball forward, and I have a shot, but it's not going to be easy. Maybe a little too much. No, that's fine. I could shoot it in the side, but that's going to compromise the whole rack. All right, let's go side. We got to practice that anyway. Yep. Shoot. Always undercut the side. That's okay. That's okay. No, I'm practicing a couple times, 2-3 times a week. Then I play with the guys. You know, I'm playing 9 ball, 1 pocket. You know, stuff like that. Not much 8 ball. Tired of 8 ball. So. Nine ball in 1 pocket, primarily. Can we follow the cue ball in? Straight in the pocket. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, missed it. Actually, I'll make a playlist, aquarium playlist of the songs that I like, and I'll send it to you if you're still here, Константин. И отправлю тебе. I'll make a playlist и отправлю тебе. Под интерес, чтоб мне интересно, что ты подумаешь о моем выборе. Наверное, будут все те же самые популярные песни, как и у всех других. А как давно ты с этой группой? Как давно ты с аквариумом? Okay. Oh, 8 years. У него же, по-моему, там сын тоже играл с ним, или пел, или играл, я не помню. Сын, по-моему, тоже есть, если я не ошибаюсь. All right, guys. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button and all those buttons that out there. Don't be shy for those buttons. We need those buttons. No way I did that. Come on. That sucks. А, он играет. Понял. Все, давай, спасибо большое. Всем привет. Спасибо, что пришел. Свяжемся. Я там видел, что твой номер пришел на WhatsApp. Guys, can we make this combo? I would love to shoot this combo. We gotta practice those. So nice and smooth with a little draw. Half ball hit. Boom. Not bad. Not bad. Still got it. All right, so what do we have here? We still got a lot of balls on the table, huh? A lot of work. A lot of work. All right, so what if we take the 4 ball and then clear the 2 ball out of there, and we'll use the 14 and 9 to get on this too. So we can do, or actually we can do 4, 2, get the 14, clear this 2, and work that way, I think. We can even shoot the 12 in the side also. Well, let's see. Let's see where we're going to end up with this. I'm going to bump off the rail a little bit. Yeah, perfect. All right, so now, do we want to have, yeah, the 14 is going. Nothing wrong with 14, so we just got to go a little forward with the 2. Just about, let's see where we want to be. We want to be between first and the second diamond, guys. So it's important to have a marker for yourself, like in your brain, where you want to be. Itsy bitsy short, but I'm okay. You know, a ball and a half short from my mark, but that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. So I'm going 14 now. So now I have a nice angle on the 5, and I'm gonna get back on the, I'm in 5-3. Yeah, I have a little angle, so I'm gonna stunt draw, get on the 3 ball. A little too much, that's okay. Want to be like here, but that's fine, easier to reach. So I'm going to pull it back slightly. So stretched out, got to be more careful here. That is bad. That is bad. Oh boy, I'm in big trouble now. I got behind the ball, guys. Shoot. Terrible. How could I do that? Oh no. As bad as it can be, guys. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Okay, still alive. So let's go to the 11 ball. Well, we're bumping into 15, so we're going to be in more trouble. When you play, you don't want to bump into balls. So I want to hit a little harder just to get out of that corner. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Now, I got the 9 ball in the side, which is okay. But I don't like it because I don't have the, I have to shoot, if I go to the 9, then I have to shoot the 6. And I have to be about here and draw it back. I don't know, 15, no. If I go 15, back cut, the cue ball's flying, really flying, and I'm gonna hit the 9 also, so I don't like that. Well, let's take a side shot. Draw it back a little bit. All right, survived. So now I want to pull it back. Hopefully, I can play a combo also, but that's not a proper shot, I think. I can pull it back for the 10, but I gotta be like here. Wow. So I got actually on this side of the 10, so I can go here. And I need a bridge. That's not cool. What if I go forward and out? Bump, bump. Let's do that. Let's try that. Choke up pretty good. Get a little extension. I'm going forward. I'm going to use a couple of rails. If I bump into those 2 balls, that's fine. Yep, that's what I thought. But it worked out pretty good. So, oh yeah, right there. Okay, so now what? I got the 15, but I'm shooting lefty. How about 15? I got the angle. Let me see what angle I have. Oh, so tough. Tough, 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 tough. All right, we'll go lefty. So I'm shooting with a lefty, 1 o'clock English. Just gonna get a couple of rails out on the 10. Come on, hit it. All right, not terribly bad. Just gotta put the big boy pants on and take a shot, right, guys? That's all. Wow, that was a tough run out. A lot of mistakes, but, well, we call it muscled. We muscled that out. Let's try another one, guys. But that was fun. Lefty shots. Actually, we're gonna do maybe a left hand practice, because it's very important to shoot with your opposite hand. A lot of times there's such a terrible situations where you can't even get it with the bridge. And that's why left, or if you left your right hand, is very important. Come on. Nope. Still loose goose. Loose goose. Okay. Better. All right, we got this. Let's do one more, guys. Hey, where the cue balls going? Right in the pocket, of course. You've been scratching on that, huh? Tomorrow is going to be a very interesting game. I will have two serious guys here. One of them, Kurt, you probably know him, and the other one is Jim. So we're going to play 9-ball, and Jim is preparing just like me for the International Open. Maybe I'll draw him. We're playing the first round or so. And this is the table that's going to be at the tournament. So we're going to have like 3-4 hour session, round robin 9-ball. So it'll be fun. We'll start at 3 p.m. tomorrow. So please come over and watch the game. And it's going to be very serious. Come on. All right. I'm going to stop talking and break because it's hard to do both. Not bad. I don't think we have any clusters. Let's see, a little bit here in the center, a little bit here. This is fine. So this half of the table and this half of the table. I just want to see if the 10-ball goes through. Yes, so they both balls are going through. So I'm going to take the 11 and take 4 and 10 out. So that way we eliminate the most problems with 2 or 3 shots. A little bit wrong angle on both. Ay, ay, ay. That's okay. 4 can go on the side. Remember, we never play position for 1 ball, so we're okay. Oh. Okay. Not happy about that. So what happened, I had a little doubt because I hit the microphone with the cue stick and it kind of took my attention away from the shot, and instead of resetting, I kept shooting. So when something goes through your mind, you have to reset, get up, and start the whole process over. And you need a good discipline to do that, and I didn't do it. So, and you pay the price. You missed the shot. So it's very important. Oh, another bad shape. Okay. I got myself on. I tried to get the 1 ball, but I didn't hit hard enough. So in this case, I played position only for 1 ball, and I got into trouble. We always need to play position for multiple balls. That's perfect. Stretched out again, not good. Got to be very careful. There you go. So everything is changed changes when you're stretched out. Your point of view, your body movements. So you have to be very careful when you're stretched out. Nice shot. Not bad. Missed the shot, but that's okay. Anything you guys want to know or see before I go? Any questions, any shots, any situations? How about a push shot or a double hit? Does anyone know what the double hit is and familiar with that foul? I can explain it because I had it, not me, but my opponent committed the foul and he couldn't agree with it yesterday. So we have two balls, cue ball and the object ball. And if their two balls are frozen and touching like this, there's absolutely no light in between. You can strike the cue ball through the object ball and it's not a foul. It's not going to be a double hit. What is a double hit? When you hit this ball, cue ball, into the object ball, cue ball hits the object ball and pushes it forward, bounces off the object ball and hits your tip again. A lot of times it's a micro, you can't even see it with your eye. So like this is a double hit, 100% right here. Sometimes you can even hear that click. So here you go. It doesn't matter what the distance is between balls. This is a double hit right here. Or a push foul. It's called push or a double hit. So you can hear that click. Even this is a double hit right here. Now, if the balls are frozen, completely frozen, there's no room in between, then this is legal. This is legal. Well, how do you adjust? There is no formula for that. It's all experience and time at the table because you have your own stroke, you have your own body, you have everything that is unique to you. So you have to practice and experiment with the shot to see what's going to happen, how thick or how thin you have to hit the object ball and what English you put on and how the ball reacts to it. And I was showing this simple exercise before. You put a ball and then you work with a 20-degree angle, 40-degree angle, and a 60-degree angle, and you just experiment with no English, and so on, and see where it's going and how it's going. Right? So with a little bit more English, you allowed to hit the ball thicker to get it to the same point where you're aiming, because you apply English, opposite English on the ball, so it warps a little bit. And that's what it is. But as I said, You have to practice this hours and hours and hours until you figure out, oh, okay, I see. If I put this much, I can hit the ball fuller and still make it in the pocket. See, without English, I would never make this ball. But no one kind of teaches that. It's just a feel. I ask professional players and how, and no one can explain. It's just a feel. So here I'm aiming this ball very full, but I put a low left on it, nice and smooth. Oh, miscued. So I'm aiming, I would never make this ball without English. Here. And I easily adjust the pass of the object ball. So the softer you hit, the more English you put on. The harder you hit, the less throw you get because the ball does not grab the opposite English. So I'm aiming this ball full again, and I would probably never make it without English, but here you go. Still wobbled it in. Orlando. You sorry. Lemars. I don't understand. Okay. Orlando is in the house. Orlando Caesar. Welcome to the stream. So now, if you shoot on the bigger angle, you get less throw because the ball does not contact, the cue ball does not contact the object ball that much. So the thinner you go, it's harder to throw. And that's why we have this, you know, when a throw shot, when the balls are not lined up to the pocket, right? When they're off the aim like this, and they're touching. Okay. So the rule is, if I gotta go to the left from my point of view, to make the 9 ball, I got to shoot it to the left. That means the cue ball got to go on the right side of this combination. And I'm going to shoot it nice and soft. I don't care what English it is, nice and soft. Look. Look how much straighter the 9 ball. It was aiming at the corner of the pocket. And now it went straight in the pocket. And that's your throw shot. So here you go again. I'm aiming even worse now. Let's see if we can make that. Look where it is. It's going, ooh, wait, I don't think if that's possible, but we'll see. So nice and soft. Half ball hit or so. Close. I got it. So I don't know if that, and the further you up on a table, I believe it's 1 inch of a throw per foot. I think that's what the rule is. So let's see. So this aims at like 3/4 of a diamond over there. I don't know. That's tough. They're not touching also, but it's okay. It works even if they're not touching, but they better touch. Now they're touching. Okay, so oh no, that's probably not gonna make it. I'm aiming at the first diamond, but that's fine. Let's try it. So the ball, the object ball, got to go to the right. That means we have to go to the left of the combo. Half ball hit, nice and smooth. It can't be powered. Otherwise, the English not going to take. Nice and smooth. Nope. That would be too much. But that's the idea of the throw shot. All right. Any other questions, guys? Because I'm about to wrap up. No, that's too severe. So I'm aiming about here. I don't think it's possible to adjust that much. All right, now it's good because I'm aiming about here. So we got to go to the right. I got to go to the left. Here we go. Let's try that. Half ball hit. Oh yeah, like money. Boom. So there's certain limits, of course, but all this cut-induced throws, please set up the ball. Use this donuts that I'm using. You know, like whatever binder stuff. So set up the ball. Here's how I do it. I set up the ball about here. Okay? And the first shot is a 20-degree angle. So to the pocket I'm talking about. So that's about 20 degree. Second shot, so this ball goes here. Sorry, where's my cue ball? So first shot, here you got about 20-degree angle, maybe a little bit less. Second shot is a 40-degree angle, okay? Third shot, 60-degree angle. And you work this and learn where the cue ball is going if I do this, if I do that, if I hit softer, if I hit harder, and so on. So first one usually start with the drag shot. So like this, nice and super soft. Just try to hold the ball like this. All right, so we bounced off the rail. One ball off the rail, right? Now, okay, now I want to put right English and hit the same shot. So I can hit this ball fuller because I put right English on it. All right. I'm hitting this microphone every time with the cue stick, so I gotta change it, guys. That's I missed the shot of because of that. I'm gonna put it on a different side. So now and play with it. Okay, now I got this. Now I want to hit the same shot, but I'm gonna hit it a tip higher than the previous position, but the same stroke. Oh wow, we bounced double the distance, right? Okay, so if I go tip higher, that means my distance of a cue ball travel gonna double. Oh, that's interesting, right? What if I go slightly below center with the same stroke? Guess what's gonna happen? The cue ball is gonna go even further. Right? I hit it on the top because the cue ball went forward. And then, okay, I figured this out. Okay, how much can I hit this ball? How much fuller can I hit this ball to make it? So I'm aiming, if I shoot straight, I'm aiming right here at the corner. But I put a little bit of left English and shooting smooth. So the cue ball went here. And from here, you just spend a couple hours doing that, and you'll figure out how everything works. Now, we hit the same shot, but low with the right, but much powerful. So I'm going to double my power on the stroke. Let's see what's going to happen. Ho, ho. Now we're going towards this side of the table, and so on. So that's all you got to do. I mean, it's just time and effort to understand. And then, okay, you got this shots to shoot low. Now, okay, I want to shoot forward, right? What's going to happen if I do this, but I follow the ball, right? So I have no English, no right or left English. I'm just shooting with the follow, nice and smooth. So now I know I'm bouncing here and going towards the second diamond. Oh, okay. What if I hit harder? What if I hit below, above center, just above center, and harder? What's going to happen? Let's see. Whoa, I'm going right into the pocket now. See? And so on. Now we're going to add right English to the shot. High right, 1 o'clock. What's going to happen? So what you want to do is get, like a little patch like this and put it here and say, okay, I want to land the cue ball on this thing, right? And how we do that? Like that, right? So, and that's the only formula I see to help with that. All right, guys. I truly appreciate you spending time with me. Feels like I got a big crowd. Thank you very much. Please come back tomorrow, 3 o'clock or so. I don't know. They should be here at 3. And we're going to go a long marathon of 9-ball. So I will see you all tomorrow. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit all the buttons. Whatever you see, hit them. And that's going to help me to grow this. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow.